teach CBSE 10th Maths. Hey guys, this is Tina. I teach CBSE 8 Maths. Check out our videos on the playlist. Alright, now let's get into the video.
Today we are going to be learning Chapter 3, Pair of Linear Equations in Two Variables, Exercise 3.3, third question, fourth subdivision. Alright, now let's read the question. The taxi charges in a city consist of a fixed charge together with the charge for the distance covered. For a distance of 10 km, the charge paid is rupees 105, and for a journey of 15 km, the charge paid is rupees 155. What are the fixed charges and the charge per kilometer? Okay, so how much does a person have to pay for traveling a distance of 25 km? Okay, so here in this question there are two questions, sub questions, that is what are the fixed charges and the charge per kilometer. So here now let's understand the question. So in this question there is a taxi. Okay, so of course in a taxi they used to charge rupees and all, isn't it? Likewise in a city the taxi charges fixed charge for a distance. Okay, so according to this particular distance we have to pay this much amount. Okay, so that is the meaning of it. Okay, of course you guys know if you just go for 10 km we have to pay this much amount. They used to say like that, no? Likewise here also there is a fixed charge. Okay, alright, for a distance of 10 km. Okay, so if the distance is 10 km we have to pay rupees 105. Okay, so if the distance is 15 km then we have to pay rupees 155. Okay, so now they are talking about fixed charge and the charge per kilometer, isn't it? So the charges what we are supposed to pay, it is based on kilometers. Okay, how much kilometer we are traveling, that much amount we have to pay. Okay, so that will the taxi driver will say yes. Okay, but here we don't know that how much amount we have to pay. So we are supposed to find the fixed charge and the charge per kilometer. Okay, so that is the question. Okay, so now I am gonna assume let the fixed charges be x and let the charge per day per kilometer, I am sorry. So let the charge per kilometer be rupees y. Okay guys, so now I wrote let the fixed charge be x. I am gonna take it as rupees x. So fixed charge means right, charge means it is based on rupees. So let us take it as rupees x, and charges per kilometer on that particular kilometer how much amount we are supposed to pay. That is the meaning of this sentence. Okay, so we shall take it as rupees y. Okay, guys, so now we are supposed to form an equation. Okay, so to form an equation now now let us understand the basic concept. Okay, so whenever we call a taxi, okay, so whenever we call a taxi, that time we are supposed to pay the fixed charge, isn't it? So here what did we take fixed charge? We took fixed charge as x. Okay, so now let us take x. Why x? Why? Because it is a common thing. Whenever we call a taxi, we are supposed to pay the fixed charge. Okay, and let us read the first condition. For a distance of 10 km, the charge paid is rupees 105. Okay, so now I am going to add distance. Okay, so here understand properly. So the charges per kilometer we took it as rupees y. Okay, so here the distance is 10 km. Okay, remember, so 10 km. Okay, so if we just travel for 10 km, then what will be the rupees? The rupees will be 10 rupees, isn't it? So likewise, here they wrote that the charge is per kilometer. So here they mentioned 10 km in the first condition. Okay, so here if we travel for 10 km, then we have to pay rupees 10. Okay, so that is the meaning of it. So we are supposed to multiply 10 into y. What is the meaning of 10? 10 is the kilometer into y means the charge, the rupees, isn't it? So what is the meaning of this? Actual meaning is, I'll write it here. Okay, so I'll write here. Okay, so 10y is there, isn't it? So the 10 represents kilometer. okay, and this y represents charge, okay. So here how much kilometer will travel, no, that much amount we have to give, isn't it? That is the meaning of it, okay. Alright, that's why I just wrote 10 into y, okay. So this is a logic thing, okay. So the charge paid is rupees 105 is equal to 105. So now we got an equation number 1, okay. So this is the equation number 1, okay. Okay, so now what we can do, now let us read further. Okay, so here we may now we have an equation number 1. So let us read the second condition. And for a journey of 15 kilometer, okay, the charge paid is rupees 155. So here also let us start from the taxi driver. So when we just call it taxi, we have to pay the fixed charge. We took fixed charges x, isn't it? So this is second condition, okay. So let us take x. Why? Why? Because whenever we call a taxi, we have to pay fixed charge at first. Then only we can enter the taxi, okay. Alright. And then plus, here the distance for a journey, the distance is 15 kilometer, okay. So for 15 kilometer, what will be the cost of 15 kilometer? The cost will be 15, isn't it? Rupees 15. For example, now I am going to write 15 into y. Now you guys might be wondering why. Why? Because, so here I will write 15 y means, so here the 15 is about kilometer and the y is about charge, okay. So here also same condition, guys. So if we just travel for a particular kilometer, we have to pay amount, right? So that is why we are multiplying. Why? Because kilometer, according to the kilometer only we can actually pay the amount, okay. So that is the meaning of this, is equal to the charge paid is rupees 155. So 155. So this is going to be your equation number 2, okay. So now we got two equations. Now we can solve it by elimination method, okay. Sorry, substitution method, isn't it? Yeah, I am sorry guys, substitution method. Okay, so we are supposed to solve it by substitution method. Why? Why? Because it is mentioned in the third question, okay. You can just check it out in your textbook, okay. So whenever you solve or solve a problem like this, no, please keep your textbook near you so that it will be easy for you guys to understand, okay. Alright, so now let us solve it by substitution method. Okay, so now let us solve it by substitution method. For that, let's write from equation number 1, let's write the equation number 1. So this is the equation number 1, okay. So from here let's write x is equal to 105. So here we have 10y, right? When it comes to this side, it changes into minus 10y. So now we got x value, okay. So now put the x value in equation 2, okay. Alright, so what is the equation number 2? So this is the equation number 2. So x plus 15y is equal to 155. So the x value is this one, right? So let's put the value. 105 minus 10y plus 15y is equal to 155, okay. So now what we can do, now we can actually write the 105 as it is. So here both are like terms. We have the variables is y. So when we just solve it, we will get 5 plus 5 y, okay, is equal to 155. So 5y is equal to 155. When this 105 comes to the side, it changes into minus 105. So 5y is equal to, when we just subtract it, we will get 50. Okay, so now I will do it here, okay. So y is equal to 50. So here 5 into y, right? It is in multiplication. So when this, since it is in multiplication, when it comes to this side, it changes into division. Now we can actually cancel it. 1 5 is 5, 1 5 is 5, 0 as it is. So the y value is 10. So now we got the y value, right? We need the x value. How to find the x value? Put the y value in equation number 1. Okay, so what is the equation number 1? So the equation number 1 is x plus 1 second guys. Yeah, so x plus 10y is equal to 105. So this is the equation number 1. Okay, so here x plus 10. So what is the y value? So the y value is 10. Since it is a 10 into y, no, I just wrote multiplication, is equal to 105. X, so 10 into 10, it is 100. It's equal to 105. And x is equal to 105. When this plus 100 comes to this side, it changes into minus 100. So x is equal to, when we subtract it, we will get 5. So what is the x value? So the x value is 5. Okay, so here we can actually substitute here. One second. Okay, so what we can do, in here we took fixed charges x, right, and charges per kilometer we took it at rupees y. So we can actually substitute the values. Okay, so here fixed charges is equal to, it is rupees 5, and then charges per kilometer, it is rupees 10. Okay, so this is our answer. Okay.
Thank you guys for watching this video. Please like this video, share it to your friends and subscribe to our YouTube channel. If you have any doubt, comment me in the comment section. Catch you in the next video. Bye.